So let me ask you something honestly and give me answer to this question. Why people are so comfortable provoking you? Why they are so comfortable questioning your choices, your decisions? Why it's so easy for them and they are so comfortable that they regularly test your decisions and make you justify yourself, make you over explain yourself, the things you do, the decisions you make. Why it's so easy for them? It's not because you're weak, it's simply because you react. You give them reactions. And that's what making them powerful. That's what giving them leverage to question you. Because every time you explain them, they'll question you more. Every time you'll try to defend yourself, they'll push harder. And every time you will react, they will repeat the same thing again to get your reaction. And honey, you even think that, oh, you are just simply defending yourself or you are explaining yourself. But honey, you are not. You are simply performing for them, for those who are waiting to get a reaction out of you. And I'm not saying that you stop feeling emotions or expressions. You feel that, but your emotions are not a public property. You can you can digest and analyze your emotions later on, after that conversation, in peace, in silence, not for public or people, not among the people who don't have any good intentions for you. The most dangerous shift which you can make in this life is to stop reacting. In this video, let me show you, and I'm gonna show you and tell you like why reacting is draining your energy, and why reacting and giving out your expressions or emotions is equal to giving out your power to others, and why people keep pushing and making you explain yourself and like to start getting reactions out of you. So stay with me, because once you get to know and once you learn to stop reacting, the reality and life shifts for you. So stay with me, because once you get to know and once you learn to stop reacting, the reality and life shifts for you. So you need to understand this thing, that your reactions are giving away your power, right? Every time you emotionally react to people, or you go and over explain them or justify anything, you are simply giving away your power, whether you want to take it or not, but you are giving the control over you. Because when you try to justify or explain anything, they will question you more, they will try and push you harder, and that's how the game changes. So they are having a control over you, and you are simply just explaining and over justifying yourself, and they are simply having control over you, and they are manipulating you. They can manipulate you, and they do that. So what you are doing is, you are giving away your decision, your ability to lead your life, that power to them. That's what you are doing. And whether you understand it or not, but I know that you have been familiar with this thing, like you have up to till now, you have been uh, have this habit of explaining your decisions, why you did this, why you want to do that. I know that, but this is simply not the right way. You need to unlearn this thing, and you need to stop giving reactions and emotional expressions to those people who have nothing good for you. And you need to understand this thing, that most people are not trying to understand you. They are simply trying to check how far they can push you, how well they can control you and how well they can manipulate you. They don't care about you, neither they are trying to understand you. If they have to explain to them once, that's enough. That's more than enough. You don't need to explain anything more than once. If they are, you have said to them once and they start questioning and they are pushing you harder to either make your changes or change your decisions or justify them why they are starting poking you. So they are expecting a reaction out of you. They are simply feeding off your energy. They are not trying to understand you. They don't have good intentions for you. So, and you, my honey, you think that, oh, it's normal. I'm just explaining myself. They will understand me, when I'll over explain. They will not understand you. They would have understood it in the first go. You wouldn't need to explain them anything. And whenever it's provoking you and you are giving your reaction away to them, you are simply just losing your authority. And I don't want you to do that at all. Because strong people, they don't, react, they don't over explain. They simply just observe, they stay silent, and they are very smart. Like strong people, they are very strong from here. They don't get easily affected by other people's opinion or things or what they are saying to them. They simply just don't care. Only weak people who are looking for validation from other people, they go and justify yourself, they over explain themselves. And that's how you get used by people, used by abusers, manipulators. And that can be anyone. That can be anyone, even in your family, even your best friend. That can be anyone. And as I've earlier told you as well, confidence is not something loud. It is something very grounded and powerful. It's not loud. You don't go loudly and you don't speak or explain yourself, over explain yourself. So yeah, I want you to learn through this and remember this thing. Never over explain your decisions to anyone, because you will lose your authority and they will start manipulating you, they will start controlling your life, and you won't even realize it. It will happen. So learn this thing and stop reacting. Stop over explaining. Now, coming to some real life examples, like, hey, somebody came up to you and said, why you made this decision to buy this thing, or why you plan to go there on a holiday, anything, it could be that. So, they are trying to get a reaction out of you, simply. So just say, because I'm okay with it, because I decided that. These sentences are enough, more than enough. Or any other thing, you can simply just, anyone is provoking you, or you have put across a opinion and someone is trying to reject that and trying to get a reaction out of you. Just don't say anything, just leave it. Just cut off those people. Just don't give them any reaction. Be silent. Silent is very powerful, because silence gives people to sit around with what words they have just said to you. Silence is really powerful. So just be silent. Don't give away any reaction. They'll notice like what they have just said. When you give them silence, they have to sit with the words which they have just told you, and that's what will make them uncomfortable. So just be silent. Don't react to anything. Let them sit with them their ugly face. When someone is disrespecting you in any manner, You don't argue with them, you don't start fighting with them. You simply just withdraw your excess, withdraw your energy from that situation, and just give them silence. You can think of that situation later on, but yeah, you can process it later on, but you don't need to overthink it. Overthinking gives away your energy. That's the emotional reaction. You just simply have to let them go. They are anyway waiting for your reaction. They're anyway waiting to see how you're going to respond to that. So simply just don't respond. Do not react. Do not give them what they are waiting for. And people fear those people who they can't provoke, who they can't control. Because when you can't control or provoke a person emotionally, you lose their control over them. You can't control them. And these people are the most dangerous and powerful because they do not react. So I want you to do this thing in real life scenarios and start doing it from now. And I can also understand this thing, like why you are so used to being reactive, because it's been your habit. Yeah, it is an addictive thing, like it's a habitual thing. Most of us are do, we react, like we explain, we don't think much about it. Or maybe after the scenario has happened, we go back home and overthink on that whole situation, like, oh, I could have said that instead of that, or I shouldn't have said that, or I have a better reply to that situation now, why didn't I said that? Or maybe you think like, oh, I should have stayed calm. These all things you overthink after the situation has happened. And what I want you to do is choose discipline. Discipline is, uh, you know, discipline is in being restrained, in being controlled, over not reacting, because it's somewhere your ego deep inside. It say that to say you to react, to speak out something. It's your ego saying to you, and discipline is restricting that ego, restricting that emotion coming out because of your ego. And once you do that, you become a disciplined person. And disciplined people, they scare the hell out of people and manipulators because they are not predictable. They are completely out of their control. And disciplined people are emotionally unpredictable, not in a other way, but they are more strategically unpredictable. They don't give you the reaction which you want them to give you. They don't play on your cues. That's why they are most powerful people in the room, because they are disciplined. They have a control on their emotions, they have a control on their reactions, and people can't get anything out of them. And when you stop reacting, the people usually get exposed because you don't react. So they show up themselves, show up their ugly faces, what they are in reality. When you stop giving reactions, manipulators, they simply lose control over you because they don't know how to deal with you now, because you're not giving them reactions how they are supposed and how they want. And you become more powerful in the way you present yourself to people, because you're not giving away your emotions easily. And even not everyone deserves a response. Not every comment you get or you read about yourself deserves a response, deserves a reply. Not everything deserves your response, not everything deserves your energy. Just let them. Stop giving your energy. Your energy is so precious. You need to be putting your energy to other things which are helping you grow and go make better money or better life for you. Your energy is so precious to be wasted upon these ridiculous things. And I'm telling you this thing, your calm will do more damage than your words will ever do. Trust me on this. And reacting to nothing doesn't mean you don't show, you suppress your emotions. Never do that. But keep your emotions private. Like, you can analyze them, you can sit with your emotions when you are not surrounded by people. You're not giving people a show of your emotions. You can analyze them later calculatively. You don't show those emotions to other people. You can show those emotions only to yourself or the people you deeply trust. So here, dangerous confidence is not about being loud or being too much. It's about discipline, because when you stop giving your reaction to people, they don't know how to deal with you. They start seeing you differently, not because you reacted, because you don't reacted, you didn't give any reaction. So that's why they start looking at you differently. And that's how the power game shifts. Your power remain in your hands, not them. So keep your power to you. Don't react, and let the world adjust around you. Okay, if something hits from this video, then stay tuned. I'll see you in the next. And I forgot to just giving the intro. So my name is Ayu, and welcome back to my channel. I just forgot to add this in the starting of the beginning, so I just thought of adding it now. Anyway, see you in the next video. Bye.